Thanks you for stopping by. Please push that like and subscribe button. That's the one question that black women do not want asked. We see all these so-called educated black women, business owners. Black women involved in every part of this society, I guess is not a bad thing in itself. There is a lot of so-called successful black women. You see them preaching and teaching and marching and partying, giving their views of everything from hair to raising children. You see them on TV and sports, covering news, and the list goes on and on. As I take a look at the overall picture of black women, about 20% are doing great for themselves. And that's all any black woman wants to focus on, completely blinded by the real facts and truth that's taking place with most black women. So let me share some with you. 70% of black women are having a very hard time out here trying to make it. 80% are single and have no husband or a solid male support system. Whether they went to college or not, most are working 2 or 3 jobs, just trying to keep their head above water. And 75% are on some kind of government program. Most of them do not know how to budget their money. They spend their money on things they cannot afford, trying to keep up to what the world say they should be. In words of black people, they just be fronting. 50% of black women are not eating right. They have to eat the cheapest food they can buy, which everyone knows is the most unhealthy food on the planet. But that's all they can afford. 60% of black women are fat or badly obese because of poor eating habits, because they cannot afford healthy food to eat. And that goes into my next point. Black women have the worst health in America. Maybe the native Indian women may be worst or about the same. My point is, black women are a sick group of women heat-wise. Being fat and overweight carries all kinds of health issues. Diabetes, high blood pressure, that's just to name a few. 70% of black women have some kind of health issue they are dealing with. They are overworking themselves, out of need, and struggling like no other. 75% have children they are trying to raise alone. Child care is high, and for one person, it's a hard burden to bear. Then you throw in the eviction rates for black women, which is the highest in the country, and with the homeless rates rising for black women and children, this is just madness. And then you throw in these internet platforms and society selling women on being independent and no man needed, and you can do it alone. Just makes the problem even worse, because 80% of these women cannot see the real consequences of believing that kind of brainwashing. But it does not stop there. You have the peer pressure of these platforms of other women, showing and lying to their sisters how great it is to be single, and flashing false photos of a lifestyle that does not exist. And these black women are deceiving each other. And to throw more gas of the fire, they befriend other women with the same problems as them, who do not have a clue on how to right the ship. Now you would think that would be all, but it's not. These single moms are growing up criminals. Their children have no self-respect for themselves or no one else. They kill each other like it's nothing. They band together to steal from stores and tear up other people's property. They are filling up the prison complex at rates never seen before in history of the world, and these single mothers are right behind them. You even see these young women out here robbing and killing for money. And the sex industry, it's out of control. All these women want to be whores and hoes, tattoo themselves up, pile on the makeup, and find the closest platform they can find and drop their panties, shake their butts. For anyone who will watch and make money, they have no morals at all. And no one wants to face the fact that these single ignorant mothers are destroying not only themselves and their children, but communities. This world has brainwashed these women, who have no respect for men or family. The black family as we used to know is dying behind the misguided ways of black women. If you ever speak to one about their condition, they blame men and tell you they do not need one, and then go on to tell what some no-good man did to them and all the bad experiences that they had with a man. Not understanding those bad men are the men they chose. They did not choose a good one but a bad one, and blaming their bad choices on all men. That's how ignorant and foolish these women are. So I have to ask, where's your husband? To help you and guide you and protect you. The truth is, no one wants to talk about. In nature, 99% of females depend on the male. Even in other cultures, the women depend on the man for the most part. It's shocking to see black women thinking that a manless home is the best way for a black woman to live her life. That kind of thinking is broken, and the results proves it out. Black Americans are at a tipping point. If something does not change very soon, we're finished. Ask a black woman where is her husband, and just listen to the dumb answers you get from them. This Reno in the mix. I'm out.